Probably not.
That hopefully gives some people to get a chance to get over there.
Okay, I'll go back on my Instagram real quick. We'll just keep it going. It is, I mean, hey, you know.
I don't know what it's doing.
We're live.
Not yet.
We're not live yet. I don't know if we're live or not, but if we are live.
We're live.
If we are live.
We live right now?
We're getting it together for y'all.
We're going to get it together, y'all. It's all good.
Yeah.
That's why y'all love it.
Limited technical difficulties. We do this all ourselves. So.
It's all right.
Yep. It's all for you.
But we're back. Share so everybody will know that we're back on. We're ready to finish talking about this Popeyes and Chick-fil-A situation.
Ready?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, we working, y'all. We working. So basically, Chick-fil-A. I'm being technically.
Hey, Krishna.
So basically, Chick-fil-A has pretty much been kingpin of the chicken sandwich.
Yes.
Until recently, Popeyes has jumped into the chicken sandwich game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we all know Chick-fil-A. They have that buttered bun, and now Popeyes does. Mm-hmm. Black people, we love chicken as a culture.
Yeah, we do.
So everyone's been comparing and if you missed Trinetta's explanation as to why we don't indulge in chicken, I ain't gonna lie. I'll eat it once a month or so. I need to stop. I will. Not because I'm like, I just want some chicken. Like that may be the only meat present where I am, and I'm like, oh my god. But other than that, I pretty much don't indulge in chicken.
You detox. You have a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, I have a healthy lifestyle. Work out. I do my HCG.
Kind of can get away with it.
Yeah, I
really can.
Yeah, get rid of it. But so we love chicken as black people. Basically, a lot of black people are comparing the Popeyes chicken to the Chick-fil-A chicken. Some people are team Chick-fil-A. Some people are team Popeyes. I was watching Kev on stage. So he's hilarious. He actually compared the two. He's a huge Chick-fil-A fan, a huge Chick-fil-A lover.
Yeah. Right.
And so he's like, there's no way Popeyes can beat Chick-fil-A. No way. Like, it's just no way.
I'm nervous.
And so he actually was killing the Chick-fil-A sandwich. He said, okay, I love it. He went and he grabbed the Popeyes chicken sandwich, the one that was with the non-spicy mayo sauce. And he just ate that one. And he was like, okay, it's really good. The chicken breast is bigger. It's more crunchier. The bun is toasted a little bit more. There's a huge pickle on there, I was told.
Okay.
So I heard it.
See, that's key.
Yeah,
that changes
the
game.
That changes the game.
So I heard it's beefed up a little bit more. And then also, so his friend was like, yo, man, you gotta try with the spicy mayo. He bit into the one with the spicy mayo. He was like, game over. I'm officially with Popeyes.
No.
Yeah, he immediately switched. So a lot of people are going immediately Popeyes. A lot of people are saying, I don't care, I'm sticking with Team Chick-fil-A. Here's the two reasons I've seen. Some people feel like Chick-fil-A is a Christian-owned company, and so they want to support the fact that they're Christian-owned and they're loyal to them. Some people are going with Popeyes because it represents, I guess, African American culture or whatever.
Tell y'all something.
Yeah, it's like all kind of thoughts over my head. Another reason that people are comparing the two is because they want to see. I kind of completely lost my thought.
Sorry,
but that's okay. But basically, they just want to. A lot of people are excited because now there's a competition for Chick-fil-A. Now Popeye's chicken is in the Chick-fil-A game. Now here's my problem with all of this. Black people are so trendy. We're trendy. I don't think it's a bad thing, but we put so much energy into the latest and greatest. There are lines for hours wrapped around like these Popeyes across the country.
Wow.
For blocks down the road. People are waiting in line for like hours and they're running out of chicken, right? People are fighting over this chicken. Why are we putting so much energy into this? First of all, think about this, y'all. Chick-fil-A sales just went up immediately. And Popeye's chicken sales just went up immediately. Did y'all even think of buying stock?
That's what I was
Did y'all even look and see, like, okay, instead of me going and buying this chicken for my family, how about y'all put your money together and buy some stock? If y'all know that everybody's into this Chick-fil-A and Popeye's craze, let's be smart.
Go do some research.
Do research. And find out, like, you know, how you can benefit from that, because anything that's out there, to me, it's a publicity stunt. I wouldn't be surprised if Popeyes and Chick-fil-A didn't both sit down and have a conversation. Or they may not have. Maybe they're sitting down now.
They might have
a conversation.
Right.
But I just don't understand how we can get so in an uproar about some chicken when there are other things to focus our energy on.
Also, Chick-fil-A has better customer service.
That's how we got on this topic too. Customer service.
Chick-fil-A has better customer service.
Yes.
So this guy was fighting or mad because they ran out of chicken. Is that what happened?
I don't know. I didn't get the beginning of the video, but I did see another video on my way here this morning. One of my friends on Facebook had posted a video, and I think she lives out of state or somewhere. But a guy was mad at Popeyes because his chicken wasn't hot. I mean, and I have to give it to. And he was throwing a fit, and I'm pretty sure it was probably hot. But
on Instagram, he was throwing a fit.
Yeah, like she was in line, and yeah, she was in line, and she happened to be behind him and was recording him throwing a fit. Popeyes did handle that well, so kudos to whoever was over customer service there, because y'all did that, because y'all could have really punched that man in his face. But don't do it. Don't do it. But I mean, the way he was acting, that's what he wanted, and I'm just gonna say that. Like
he wanted a reaction.
He wanted a reaction. Okay. But no, Chick-fil-A does have good customer service, and this guy in the video at Popeyes. He was throwing stuff. They didn't show us. I didn't see the beginning of it. He was throwing stuff. He picked us up off the floor and throwing stuff at the lady behind the counter. And of course, like, she's gonna get amped up. Of
course. Some people are saying they will not leave Chick-fil-A just for the customer service. They're like, yeah, the chicken may be bomb, but I'm treated like royalty.
Full package over here. We have good chicken and good customer service, not just good chicken.
So you're in and out. You're in and out. Versus Popeyes, who. You know, you're gonna wait in line. Your chicken, they may run out of chicken, might be cold. You know, you just don't know.
I mean, and they don't have the reputation that Chick-fil-A has, and I think that's big. Which is kind of what we're talking about, like the reputation that follows you with your customer service and the people that buy into your business. That is your brand. So even though Popeyes has really good chicken, like right now, what's going to happen in 6 months or next year? Chick-fil-A is still going to be the bomb, because their customer service has been and still will be like amazing. Yeah, you know, Popeyes. If you want to really compare, the chicken sandwich may be great, but they're going to have to really step their game up in a lot of ways. Not to like, no offense to Popeyes, but to compare to Chick-fil-A's customer service, you're gonna have to do a lot. And I wouldn't leave.
Can I read something real quick? I thought it was hilarious. I mean, this is how big it's gotten. So I saw one of our cousins post something on her story. The Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich debate should show women, this is kind of going a little off, but we talk about it, should show women what we men go through trying to find a good woman. Here we have a wholesome, God-fearing chick, that's supposed to be Chick-fil-A, that has been loyal, given us nothing but good service, and always kept our needs above hers. Now here comes this ratchet, big-breasted, thick chick who has tried to choke us in the past. Oh, Lord. She doesn't listen and can't cook. Yet she gives us something different than what we are accustomed to, and we are now emotionally torn between love and lust. See, black men truly are the victims. Now, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. But why Popeyes gotta be like stereotypical like that? I'm just saying.
That's a good point, because I was like, he said a lot, and I hadn't eaten a lot of Popeye chicken before.
Yeah, I've only had like once.
Yeah, I've had maybe two or three times.
We weren't open.
Yeah. So when he said that,
I
mean, not having Popeye chicken, I was kind of like, oh, okay, well, I guess I didn't miss out. I mean, the way he's put it there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why you gotta be like that?
I mean, Popeye is more of chicken that you ate growing up from your grandma, deep fried like that. That's what that is.
But isn't it from Louisiana? So it still has that flavor, right? It still has that flavor.
For all y'all that don't know, and I don't know if this has changed recently, but just in case y'all were thinking y'all were supporting a black-owned business.
Oh yeah, we're not supporting the black-owned business.
When throw that out there. So don't let that be the reason why
she sold it.
If that's why, and I mean, you can support any business you want, but if that's why, just know that that's not.
Yeah.
But continue.
That's a very good point, because some people may think Popeyes is still black-owned business, and it's not.
It just has a black face.
Right. Yeah.
She don't own that though.
Not anymore.
Yeah. So, I just wanted to throw that out there, but no, there may be. He may have described it like that because Popeyes might have a reputation
because of that customer service.
Yeah, they may have a. I can't personally say
she ratchet.
Right, they might.
I don't
but we don't. But the thing is,
oh my gosh, I'm clueless.
And I think this is the key. We can't vouch for it.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. We can't. When you're putting them side by side, we can't vouch for Popeyes and stand by them and say no, like they're not like we don't know because maybe it's true.
Yeah, that's a very good point, and I'm so sorry because it would be good to have somebody who could. You could be on here to be like, oh no, girl, and they could really vouch for it. And I just don't know. I'm sorry. I can't hold you down right now.
And if we find out, different, then we'll make sure we let y'all know.
Yeah.
As responsible personalities.
Yes.
We'll make sure we let y'all know.
Radio show personality.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's just interesting though, because we were talking about customer service and it following you, and then some people will not leave Chick-fil-A because of that service.
Yeah.
And some people are like, shoot, I'm gonna go try this other thing over here. But like Tiffany was saying, Chick-fil-A has been around for a long time and it's gonna stay. And some people are not supporting Chick-fil-A, leaving Chick-fil-A because they're Trump supporters, from what I heard.
Yeah, they are. That's a whole.
I think it's a black-owned business.
Yeah.
Really, because
it's not. Now they know though, because Chick-fil-A is on the list.
Well, that says a lot about too with your customer service, with your business plan, with your with your marketing. You have to know your demographics.
Mm-hmm.
So Chick-fil-A knows their demographic.
Mm-hmm.
They serve all money's not good money, and they don't change their plan based off of a trend or something else. So that's why when you said they're going to be around even after whatever happens after 6 months after this.
Yeah, after the hype dies down.
Yeah, because they stick to their plan. They know the demographics and they serve those that they set out to serve.
Now, can I give kudos to Popeyes for jumping in the chicken sandwich game though?
Yes.
I mean, like, hats off. That shows that just because somebody has a monopoly, it don't mean you can't test it and make some quick money. And it may be something they stay around for a while.
I think they will because Popeyes is a chicken place.
It is a chicken place.
I mean, I think they should.
I think
even
so
though I don't eat chicken, if that's what you do, I think you should keep the sandwich.
I mean, if it's good like that, you definitely need to be in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So kudos to you for, jumping out there and challenging the king,
the status quo.
Yeah, if I ate chicken, I would definitely buy it just to support the challenge.
Yeah.
You would invest in stock?
I would do that too.
Yeah, I would.
Still try to do that.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think
why not?
2 years ago, Popeyes. They opened one that was close to here, and I remember Derek driving by there.
The one.
Yeah, no, not in Raleigh, but I think there was one in Durham that was open.
Okay.
And he said that the line was ridiculous for
That's how
people.
that one opened.
Yeah, the other one that opened down in Raleigh was saying that it was just ridiculous. And I just think, from studying human behavior, I think it's interesting that we put our energy. I'm not judging what we put energy to. I just think it's interesting what we put our energy into.
Yeah.
Especially African Americans. Yeah. Especially all we're going through in this country. That energy could totally be going into other things at this moment. But we as Black people, culturally, we love our chicken.
And you know what? And you just said something, and I agree with all that about that energy. I like that. You said something though that kind of hit me, triggered something earlier. You said that their chicken is similar to like our grandma's chicken, the way she cooked, the way we used to. Maybe that's why the line was long and it was wrapped around, because now you're finally serving or servicing a market, a demographic, and that demographic is going to come out in droves. I'm sure people.
It scares me though.
What?
Anytime, and this is a whole other.
Well, you know how we spend money in America.
That's what I'm saying. Anytime, and this is so bad to say this. Anytime someone who is not from our culture creates something for our culture,
we go crazy.
It causes, in me, it causes alarm. It's like a reason for alarm because I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's very good.
Just think. We don't have to go in on that, but
just
think about that. Anytime someone's not from the culture. I mean, they're smart. Obviously.
Oh, they're very smart,
and they create something for the culture, and the culture definitely usually latches on without doing any research. Why
we're
are they
impulsive
doing that?
people?
Yeah,
and we just have to think more because other cultures are thinking for us.
Yeah,
and then we're just jumping on the bandwagon,
and then we suffer,
and then we're the ones who suffered and wonder why. Genetically I have this. You don't have that genetically. You're just eating.
So if you're gonna do it, make sure you know why you're doing stuff. If you have the background information and then you do it, that's different. But if you just jumping into it because it's a thing, don't do that.
In other words, find out why it's so addictive. What's in it. Why do we love it so much? Why on the commercials always Black people?
And why?
I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Why McDonald's got all like rap songs on their commercials now? Owners, we see you.
Yeah. We're like, we're getting messages.
Everybody wins.
Yes. Yeah, because they're targeting certain people and certain people. Oh, you eat Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
It's like,
to that. There's some marketing.
There's so much to say right now.
I know it is. Do we end it here?
This kind of rolls into what we're considering talking about when we go live again, because that kind of dives into politics.
Yeah,
when you start thinking about it that way, you can. So this is good.
So we might continue this in a different topic, wrapped in another topic.
Yeah,
because I think we're going somewhere that I think we need to discuss. I mean, because off camera, behind the scenes, we would talk about it.
Yeah, we would.
And there are people talking about it, and you need to really think about what you're eating, what you're putting your money into. What Man's Treasure is show us his heart. How is that affecting your life, your lifestyle, your out? Why are you struggling? Why? The things you're complaining about, what are you doing? You're actually feeding it. You're sowing into it somehow, or you did in the past, or your parents did, and you're following the same traditions. But you're right. It's not genetics like they say it is. It's only genetic because you eat the way they eat. A lot of the stuff they're saying is in your genes. No, that's just because of research. But no, you're just doing what they did, so you're gonna have what they had.
And you can repair your cells.
You can.
I mean, the younger you are, the more cells you create. But even in your 50s, 60s, you can repair your cells.
Yeah,
millions are repaired every day. So there's nothing you can't be healed from.
Right.
It's just knowing how to, with the steps to take, and and wanting to do the work. So much to say about that.
Yeah. I know with business.
I'm just like, there's so much to say that my mind is like, okay, because I want to say they know a whole lot more about the health and wellness portion of all of this than I do, though they have taught me and I do my own research now. Yes. But they're certified in it, so it's a little bit different. But just do your research, guys.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's it. Like before you put anything in your mouth, your ears, your body, on your skin, all of it. Like, do your research and then proceed.
Yeah. Right, and I think it all boils down to why. As a consumer, what's your why? As a business owner, what's your why?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, why are you in business?
Right.
And then as a consumer, why are you taking in those products or those services?
Yes. Why are you?
And business owners, those of you who are only seeking money, and some people, I'm gonna put this out. We've talked about this before. I mean, there are some people online promoting their businesses, and they're also promoting that they're just trying to get paid, and like that's not cute.
Yeah.
Especially for people who are like really passionate about the things that they do, like I want to help people in this area, and for me, like it's not about money. But then I see somebody who has a service that can actually help people, but all they're talking about is getting rich, and I'm like, please stop.
Yeah. Because it's time to take over.
Yeah.
It's a turn off.
It is. Like, I don't want to collaborate with you. No, I don't want to send anybody your way because I know you don't have them in your best interest.
Right.
You're
just trying to become a millionaire.
You're thinking short term.
Yeah. You might get a millionaire, but you won't stay there.
No. Because
ain't nobody gonna want to work with you.
Right.
Once you get your little coin,
you're off to the next client. You're not, are you building people? And you want to teach people to fish so they don't have to depend on you.
Oh, yeah. I'm big on that.
Yeah, but like you was saying, it's about that residual because maybe they're finished, but they may know somebody who needs your services.
Right.
Yeah, like this whole thing of just trying to get rich and I'm going to be a millionaire by this age and I want to, and that's great. Have goals. Nobody's hating on your goals. But to put all that out there and you're on a business, I'm like, yeah, your stuff is dope, but I just know that you're after my money. You're not really after making sure I'm good and those I'm connected with is good. And it's kind of a fine line, I feel, because you're in business to make money.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Right? So you're like, well, how am I not supposed to talk about that? Perfect example, real quick.
Go ahead.
I was in a phase last year when I was I was teaching people how to use their gift to make money. Mm-hmm. So I had to show that I was making money. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I had to promote like, hey, I'm making money, showing people how to make money. Right, because that's what my brand is. Right. I help nurses find ways that they can bring in money. Guess what? I'm a nurse,
right?
And so that's what I do. If that makes sense.
Yeah, because that's the only way you're going to show somebody else.
Yeah,
right.
And so you have to put that out there. But for everything to be, I'm just trying to get this coin. I'm just trying to make this money. I'm just trying to secure the bag. I'm just trying to get millionaire status. Well, what's your purpose?
Especially in a service-oriented company like entertainment and stuff like that. Like,
that's a part of it.
Yeah. But when you're providing services for people and doing stuff for people that actually need your help, and need you to be like concerned and personable and all that, it makes me me question the quality of your work.
Right.
Like before I even go into it, if I'm introduced to you somehow and I know that you're all about making your money, like all about it, then I'm gonna be like, well, they don't really care.
So
like they're just trying to get the job done.
So this is a conflict that many business owners have. So some people say I no longer do free consultations because my time is important. So they know if someone comes to them for their time, I have to charge you, $50 for that. And some people may look at that and say, well, you're just trying to get my money.
No,
I'm just saying. Let's talk about let's talk about that.
I personally think it's fine to charge for your time. That's different. Like you're actually doing a business. You actually are doing a service. You care about your work and you value it. But you don't have to go around telling everybody I'm trying to become a millionaire.
Right.
Like I think there's a fine line between. Or I don't know how fine it is. I think it's kind of.
It's a
pretty thick line.
Yeah.
Like no, that's different. That's business.
Right. Yeah, and I think it's like I want to know that you're invested.
Yes.
See, because when you put some money into it, then you're going to be invested. So now when I'm coaching you, when I'm talking to you, you're going to pay attention. You're going to apply what you're learning because you're invested.
And that's a lot of work.
Yeah, and it's a lot of work. And you're going to appreciate what I'm doing because you put some, and you're going to have some expectations. So you're going to help me step up my game as well. So yeah, I think the internet and the way people have done business and a lot of the ads we see, free consultation, that's a business model that a lot of us started, followed because you look at who's successful and you try to follow that model. But that worked for a certain demographic and it worked for a certain time period. And now in a different, once you scale your business, then you change, and so I think if people have a problem with you saying that, now I charge for my consultation, they're not for you. That's not, okay, you're no longer, it's not that I'm not for you because I don't think I'm for you. I'm not for you because you said I'm not for you, right? Yes. Because you don't value my time. You don't want to pay me for what I'm giving you. So you don't appreciate the quality of the work that I do. So no, we're not for each other. That's fine. Go find someone who will give it to you for free. But the problem I have too is with those people is they want to get it from you for free,
but they'll go pay somebody else.
They'll go pay somebody else 5 times what you charge.
Again, it's because
you're not for me and we're not for you.
Right. And business owners, we have to not be fearful of that because that can make you cringe and say, I could lose somebody because if I do a free consultation, I'll have them on the hook. And so it makes you weary.
Yep.
And there's a way to do that free consultation where you do have them on the hook. Right. You just got to know how to do it.
Yes.
You got to know how to hook them and not give them too much.
Right.
You got to know.
If you choose to do a free consultation.
If you do
it,
Sometimes once you realize how much, it's just even a consultation is work.
It's work.
Like it's work to sit down and it's work, and so you have to understand that. And once you realize that, you most likely won't do a free consultation unless you're literally just like starting from scratch. I get it.
Or unless you're using digital products
or
digital methods.
There are ways, and even if it ain't free, like you might just discount. Like it's a whole. There are levels to this. But I definitely don't think that's being money hungry. Right. I think that's being business minded.
Yeah,
and it's very smart.
Yeah, and you have to. This is the coaching part. But those who are new in business or those who even want to no longer offer free consultation, you may feel like, well, there's that fear. Again, I feel energy of fear from somebody. So there's a fearful thing.
Fear of loss.
Fear of loss of like, oh my God, I may lose clients if I don't do. They may go over here, and like Tretta said, they're not for you.
Yeah.
But just know that you haven't wasted your time. You haven't wasted your energy with that. You've grown from that. You've learned from that. You know where to put your energy in that.
Yes. Mentor help you with that.
Yeah. So it's a matter of just knowing the season you're in as a business owner and not being fearful of someone saying, okay, well, I don't need you. Okay, well, you're not for me. And then you just move on. Yeah. You're not missing anything as a business owner.
And just understand also that sticker shock is real, okay? So they will seek you out. You will send them your price list or your fees. And they will decline sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, and sorry. And they will decline sometimes. And like that's okay. That's the same exact thing. Like no, it's just not gonna work out. And don't chase them down.
Yeah. No.
Because who's meant for you, the business that's meant for you will come to you. As long as you're doing right by people and right by the company and right by, it'll come.
And that's what she brought a point that I lost my thought. Y'all didn't realize I lost my thought because I kind of went somewhere else. But you brought something back up that came when you feel like they've gone on. That's why it's important not to just jump in, because when you quit your job and you just jump in and you don't have a plan and don't have whatever funding or whatever that looks like, then you become anxious and you become desperate.
Yes.
You become dry and you're taking anybody and anything and any money. Yeah. So that's why it's important to take your time to slowly scale, to get coaches, to get mentors, to get people who've been there, because they can give you tips and tools on how to properly grow your business. So if someone tells you no, but you got those 1 or 2 clients, you're good. You can learn with them. Y'all can grow together, build clientele together, or whatever.
Right.
So a lot of new generation, we're anxious. We're anxious to get out there
because of the job market, because of the the things that are going on. We like, oh, I gotta do this on my own, or whatever, or lack of training and understanding. Like you said, plan. Because what they always say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And so you have to learn. And I've always been the type of person where I like to study people. I like to study those that have done before me. Why make the same mistakes? And and being a programmer, naturally I was a programmer. I was a computer programmer. We reinvent the wheel. It's what we do. In the beginning, we had I was programming C. I didn't have libraries and all these things to pull from. This was like 20 years ago. Longer than that, actually. I was 8 when I started. 8th grade when I started programming.
I was 8.
8th grade.
So we got some 8 years old. She got some kids that are programming,
and they do what they do. But my point is, then later on, I remember when I got into the web development side of business, I was trying to reinvent the wheel again, and then I was like, oh, they're not doing it from scratch now. They're pulling from this and they're using all these systems and stuff. So I said, let me step back. Let me follow. Let me study. Let me find some mentors. Even if I don't know, they don't know they're my mentors. I'm studying these people. What are they doing? How are they? And one thing that I've learned, they don't lower their prices for anyone. They do not lower their prices.
But don't do it.
Who is that?
I have been so guilty. I am so guilty to giving a friends and family special. I am so guilty.
Yeah, one of y'all taught me to. Y'all maybe I was watching something, but name your price and walk away.
She probably said that.
Yeah, it's like name your price and don't look like you want to waiver any, because this is how much it is, right? Because they will feel like people will be like,
especially women.
I was going to say especially women.
Because women will try to explain why. Well, it's like this because, men are just like, this is what it is. And they say the first one to speak during the negotiation table is supposed to be the weakest one.
That's the beta.
Yeah.
It's not the alpha.
Right.
Yeah, right. That's right. There's an alpha beta thing.
Yeah. So knowing what that negotiation looks like, even when you're taking a job, you may not be a business owner. Knowing what that negotiation game looks like.
Name your price. How much you want to get paid.
Yeah. And know what you're worth.
And I'm interviewing you.
Yeah.
I'm interviewing you too. And you interview your clients.
Yeah.
I'm interviewing you too.
Because they may not work out for your brand, especially like as a stylist. There was somebody who reached out. I think I talked to y'all about that one time. There was somebody who reached out for me that I was like, oh,
I don't want to work with.
I don't think I should.
Yeah. And
I can't style you for that.
Oh my God. But you know your clientele. You know.
Yeah. So sometimes you have to say no.
And bring it all back. That will make it easier for you to have the customer service that we're talking about, because you're happier.
Yes.
You're servicing people that you want to service. These people can afford your service.
Yeah.
You didn't have to bend over backwards and do a whole bunch of extra. It wasn't a bunch of negotiating and changing your prices. You're getting what you're worth. So it's easier for you to provide that service that you need to provide, because it's a win-win.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets overwhelming. We're like, we gotta go. But sometimes
I know we're going in,
we're over an hour. If y'all got to stay watching,
But
because we're probably gonna continue the conversation anyway.
I know. But even if sometimes you get to a point where you're like, oh my God, there's so much coming, I can't handle it, and you love what you did in the beginning, but you're in a season of frustration. It may be time to hire a personal assistant. It may be time to sell that business. It may be time to move on. Just because you have, especially entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurs are risk takers. That's what we do. We start business, we take a risk, we move on, and we go from here to here. That's the spirit behind it. And I had to learn that, because I used to stress myself out. Like, I want to do this season, but now I'm on to this, and I'm like, but I didn't finish that. And that could have just been just the plant and seed.
Yeah, business and brunch too.
Yeah. So I think knowing when to make that switch. That was off the chain.
Shout out to business and brunch.
I know, everything.
Yeah. You started in the audience.
But because we went to her before we started the
I love her.
That was even before we even talked.
She helped.
The video. Yeah, the video came from After Business and Brunch.
Yes.
That clip.
It did. It was the same day.
Okay, Erica, yes.
Erica King.
No. Erica King. She was the one I think she helped light this. We were going to do it anyway, I think.
I don't think we were doing
No,
that.
we were going to do something else.
We were going to do something else.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were going to do
something else. Yeah, the things that
Oh,
we
yeah.
about.
Yeah. So that's the entrepreneur part of it. We were going to do this, and then something switched, shifted, and we did Tribe Talk, which we're grateful for. So,
Shameless
yeah,
plug for that.
I think, I think you have to know when to make that switch. And that'll keep you from being frustrated with yourself and with, like the lady who came in the other night. It's like, well, it's time for you to give that up, maybe. Or it's time to ask
Or just
an
go home.
assistant to come in and
Let
do that
somebody
part
else
for
do
you.
it.
Because you're not the one, boo.
No.
Not if you're treating people like that.
Wait.
So yeah, just know when to make that switch. But
That's out of town. She's pretty brave too.
she's very brave.
I was like, dude, you don't
You don't know
you're
you're
not from
messing
here.
with.
Thank you for being on this side.
don't know
but you don't know.
Yeah.
With that though, you hear what I just said that?
Yeah.
With that, I do want to say though, like, I think it's good for the consumers to make sure we hold businesses accountable. Hold the business owners accountable, like we said, to go online, do a review, make them raise their standards. Hopefully after this, if y'all heard all the mentions, hopefully that company will rethink some things. If you got to move some people around and switch some stuff or change your schedule so you're not working the late shift so you don't have to be cranky when it's time to clean up.
Right.
Like you said, hire an assistant.
Yeah.
Step your game up.
Something.
Is what we're saying. Step your game up.
You
Because
won't
like
be in business
me,
long.
I had to, and I had to step my game up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's other competition out here, and also you just want people to leave with a pleasant experience. Like, what's the experience?
That's really what it comes down to.
What is the experience? And the experience was great until that woman was nasty.
Yeah.
And that's not fair to the other business owner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who may be losing money now out of his pocket. You know, it's just all of that. So we owe it to ourselves, to other consumers, and to the business owners.
Yeah.
To hold them
Can I say something? And if there's a so here's the thing. I've been holding on to this. Here's the thing. Husband and wife, it's good. My husband and I, we're in business together. We do business together. But I know his gift and his skill set and my skill set. I know my lane and I know his lane. Believe it or not, he is the customer service person. I'm the geek behind the computer, behind the stuff, but he is the face. He is the, what he say? Shaking hands, slap backs. That's what he say. I shake hands and slap it back. So I know that's his thing, right? So because I know that's his thing, then I let him do his thing when it comes to something like that. I've seen, there's another place, event center. If you watching, I love you. Got nothing but love for you. But your wife is affecting your business, bro.
Oh, it's a different one?
Yeah. Y'all got to be careful. These wives need to sit down. If
we got a whole bunch of seats.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of seats that you might need to take. If she has, you have that personality where, I'm going to be the one to say something. I'm going to be the one. No, honey, you don't need to be the one to say something because you're going to hurt your husband's business or y'all business. And I've seen it in another venue that we have done business with. That wife, you rubbing people the wrong way, and when everybody is doing business because of the husband, because of his presentation. But now you're wondering, husband, why your business can't grow because you're too scared to tell your wife to have some seats. Tell her it's not personal, baby. It's business.
It's like, this is not your strength.
Communicating
with the customers is not your strength.
Right.
We're getting some complaints. So let's move you in a different direction.
And honey, just be okay about it.
Because you want him to bring in the money.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So have several seats. Go over there and sit down and help him in the background.
And if she has that personality, that dogmatic personality, put her on to something that when it's time for the contract,
the books,
to make the deal in the books.
Yeah,
but not the face.
It matters.
Not the face.
It matters.
It matters. You need to have that dogmatic personality in certain aspects of your business. Someone who's going to look at me and say, no, we're overspending, budgeting, whatever. But she doesn't need to deal with the people, and bring someone else in to handle people because it's all about that presentation. I'm telling you, it's killing your business, bro.
When you have business partners.
It does.
Husband and wife,
sisters, partners,
whatever. Like, it matters
a lot.
Yeah. So
I'm done.
And be honest. Business owners, be honest about what works and what doesn't work.
She got it off her chest.
Chest getting tight?
You got it off your chest. I still feel satisfied. I'm going to tell him personally. Because I feel like
the one you were just talking about.
I know him personally. I think he just needs a personal, feedback. Because I think I should do that.
Yeah.
I think
especially if you have a relationship with them or with him, or you've done business.
Yeah. He needs to know.
Yeah.
Your wife is doing it. That's why you're not growing. It's not you. You have that spark, but she's she's putting the fire out.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about wives and husbands and business. Maybe we can have our husbands on the show.
That'd be good.
Oh, that'd be
That'd
great.
be great.
Gotta convince my husband. He is not trying to be on the show. But
Other night, he was ready the other night.
The other night,
He was ready.
And he found out that
Tribe talk. Well, he was like, customer service. Ain't that right? That's what he was.
Yeah. When he found, he's like, don't nobody be touching my wife now. I don't care who they are.
Yep.
So he was ready to go in.
He was ready.
Like, you know.
I can picture that.
Yeah. Our husbands went and got the cars. Like, it's time to get these girls out of here.
Look at that. I'm gonna tell y'all something about these two.
What?
I'm just playing.
It's
me.
It's you.
I wasn't even there that night. First of all, I wasn't even there. I'm always MIA.
I'm always
so
low key, and I'm like,
Keisha
yeah,
knows how the woodwork.
I say she rolls off the pivot.
She does. She's back here posted
I'm
up,
just like watching the whole
and then
thing.
it's like, oh shoot,
Woo,
like
she
what's
come
going on?
from?
But
You
just
see you
don't.
coming.
Like just don't. Okay, we are okay right here in our seats. Just don't.
I'll say don't. I always say don't come for me unless I call for you.
Yeah. Right.
So we don't. We all our entire family's like that.
Yeah.
We all in our thing. We don't mess with anybody. So that night, if we were even hyped even a little, you had to do something because we're not that type of people.
Yeah.
We're like let me just walk away. Literally, I said, oh, let's go. Let's get about here.
Literally, like no, yes.
That's
if
my
you want to
person.
know, Trinetta will say, all right, time for me to go.
Time
for me to go.
Yeah.
Get all my stuff.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, you bring my stuff.
Yeah.
I'ma go.
Yeah.
That's
and
my
this
first
person,
might
I
not go nowhere.
saw you to do it, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna stay. Just not. I mean, I was like, I'm gonna stay because like I'm not gonna let you put us out like that.
And
we all
I
had
would
different
probably just, if I were there, I would be like, no, I got it.
Yeah, because one of my aunts was like, do I need to go back in and say something? Do I need, yes, New York, you can go back in there and say something if you want to. She was like, but you know, me and the other aunt, she's more like,
But see, we're not saying that nobody was gonna fight.
No.
That's not what we mean.
No.
So don't be like, oh,
We
they
got time to go jail over that.
They rah-rah. No, it's just
that's
like,
not even our like.
That's not a brand
just
personality.
use your words to articulate what you're trying to
We
say.
can articulate it though.
And mess them up that way. That's all you gotta do.
We can articulate.
Just don't get it to,
And
like
not
I
even
said,
say a
people like to
cuss word.
twist stuff.
Yeah.
They be fighting. No, ain't nobody fighting.
No,
we don't fight.
Not like that. We don't use our fists. We don't use our fists.
Not with our fists.
Basically, if you come for us, you know, we ready.
We're right there.
We will say something. We feel need to say something, but we'll also channel that energy like this. We have a platform. We creative with it, so you know you gonna know how we feel about it.
You never know how
And
it's
that's
coming.
okay.
Yeah.
And you can always turn us off if you don't like it.
And you get with your tribe, and y'all figure out how y'all need to handle stuff.
Yeah.
Tribe talk.
Calm you down.
Any last
So
words or what?
So I guess we do a quick CTA.
Okay. You start.
Okay,
I'm
awesome.
last.
Don't take everything. Don't take
Let's see,
everything.
I'm taking all this. So we talked about wellness. We talked about. You said I start. We talked about wellness.
Oh my
we talked
God,
about business. We talked about family, passion. I know. No. All right. Perfect timing. So CTA. Got 2 minutes. I would say know your why. Consumer and business owner. Know why. That's even in life. I think that will answer a lot of questions. Just why the heck are you doing what you're doing? What is your purpose for that day? If you don't know your why, just don't make a move until you know your why. Just know your why.
Yeah.
And that'll answer a lot of things. Why are you going to Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A? Why are you eating the food you're eating? Why are you having the conversations you're having? Why are you supporting business? Why are you in business? Are you in business to get rich? Great. Just know what comes with that. What's your why? Are you in business to serve people? Which I think anyone in business should be. Great. There's benefits that come with that. So I would say just know your why, and then I want to have so much more to say, but they won't let me.
And when she said know your why, I'm going to roll off of that. I'm going to say know your role, you jabroni. Because
Where
Where did that come from?
Because I was back in the moment. The whole point of this conversation was
Rock
a
pop now.
warning. We're watching you. You are being watched. People can go live on social media at any moment.
Oh my God.
You can be put on blast like that. Back in the day, it was word of mouth through just traditional talking. Now you can go, things can go viral in an instant, and your business can either, grow really fast like that, or it can be shut down. So know your role. When you're coming into a relationship in business, there is a relationship. There's a customer and there's the vendor or the the business owner. There's a relationship there. So know your role. Your role is to serve if you're in service. Your role is to, the customer's not always right, but the customer is your priority. So that's when I say know your role. That's what I'm saying, because if not, somebody may come along and rock bottom you. You know what I'm saying? And it becomes a match that you might not win, depending on how you handle that.
And your opponent, you never know.
Your opponent, you never know who your opponent is. So don't underestimate your client. Don't overestimate anything. Treat everybody like they're on the same spectrum. Oh, okay. I think she gave me 2 minutes.
I had to stop because I was losing my way.
And go. So that's what
okay. So my CTA would be and we've said this before. Everything that you do as a business owner, no matter if you're in your establishment or out of it, is a representation of your business and could affect your business. So it's your image matters. Yes. Like how you dress, yes, we know that. But how you talk to people, how you respond to comments on social media, the different arguments you may or may not get into on other people's posts on social media, what you're putting out there on your status, the photos that you're liking on social media. And I'm saying a lot about social media because the millennial generation is driven by social media, right? How you interact when you go to the grocery store. Like you are branding that's your business. So just remember that every single thing you do. I have had times.
Next show.
I've had times when I had to calm myself down, like in the grocery store, because people are rude. Like at Harris Teeter over there, and
where
I ain't gonna tell you where. I was about to straight up say
all kinds of
because I am young and black. I guess they didn't expect it. Anyway, I don't know what they talking about.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
But now I'm being long-winded. Long story short, everything that you do affects your company. Everything. So if your money is running a little low, sometimes, it could just be the season, or you probably maybe need to check yourself and see if there's something that you're doing wrong, or maybe you're not being as professional as you should be in all situations.
That's good.
Except for when you're home.
Yeah.
That's it.
You can't be don't be professional.
Don't be professional at home, because ain't nobody got time for that. That's when you need to go and relax.
Yeah.
Chill out.
For real.
The F.
So don't expect me to be professional when coming home, because I'm gonna be chilling.
And even outside of that, we gotta go. But even outside of that, people think they always have to be like buttoned up and professional because they're a brand. No, your brand, like we said in the show about Nipsey, your brand is who you are. So our brand is we keep it real. So
that's our brand.
We were dancing the other night. Yeah, we radio show hosts, and we are who we are. But this one right here.
I'm gonna dance.
Be on the dance.
She will always be the first one on the dance floor. And we'll be 2 and 3.
Yeah, and that's fine. And that's what she, and that's expected.
I love it.
So I think people think they have to be buttoned up. No, man,
that's not what I mean at all.
You are.
But know what comes with it.
Yeah.
It's like you said, be who you are and know what comes with it. And if you don't like the results that you're getting, then act accordingly.
Yes. Because maybe you do the most.
That
was our last show.
She tried. Check that out. But it's true though. It's true.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe not. All right.
So we can do this all day long.
Thank you guys for tuning in today's show. Stay tuned for next Saturday after next YouTube Live. So in other words, next Saturday, Spreaker, Skyhawk. But the following Saturday, YouTube Live. Many thanks to our sponsor, Temple Vitality Foundation. You can find more about Temple Vitality Foundation at templevitality.org.
You can tune into future shows. Saturdays, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Spreaker, like we said, or you can tune in on every other Saturday on YouTube, same time, 11 a.m. Please follow us on all of our social media platforms. We're on Facebook at Tribe Talk Radio Show. We are on Instagram at Tribe Talk Radio Show. We are on Twitter at Tribe Talk Radio, and of course YouTube at Tribe Talk Radio Show. Tribe Talk, one word. Just remember that.
Don't forget to like.
Remember that, and remember that that's Tribe Talk in there. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all of that. Feel free to comment. If you have some topics for us, hit us up, let us know. And if you want to be on the show, or if you want us to come out to you, whatever the case may be, you can reach us at contact@tribetalkradioshow.com.
As well as sponsorships.
We are on, you advertise on our show.
Yes.
And we can give you more details about that. Contact us at contact@tribetalkradioshow.com. Visit our website, tribetalkradioshow.com.
All right.
All right. No matter your perspective, we've got you. No matter your background, we've got you. Unapologetically holding you down. Tribe Talk, we've got you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.